What is going on, everybody? My name is Sai. Welcome to a brand new series on the channel. So we're going to be starting this little thing called Tips and Tricks for Mineplex games and everything else. I've really thought about this series for a while, so why don't we get into it? So we're going to be discussing the Axe Kit today. So the Axe Kit is one of the originals of the Mineplex server, of course, and everything else, you know, but the Axe Kit itself is determined on how you use it. People say, oh, that's like one of the weakest kits. It really isn't, because I've won several games with it in the past, and I'm still can today, as you guys probably are seeing on the little video here. So I'm going to show you a couple tricks and some tips you guys should use while playing with this kit if you are new, or if you guys just if you guys like to change it up a little bit and use that kit. This is some really good efficient ways to do that. I bumped my mic, god damn it. So why don't we get right into it? So the first thing you need to know about the Axe Kit is that it literally can deal so when you're using an axe, you can do 1+ damage more with holding an axe, but you can also throw the axe and do the damage that you would normally do with a hit. And I don't know for sure if you can get a critical while jumping. I never got to try it, but I think you maybe could. I don't remember if you can or not. My bad. I wrote that in this little thing here. But otherwise, using those little throwing parts is probably the best point. If you can see me here dying because I was stupid and used the Axe Kit as the little primary weapon. Because using a primary weapon, like my suggestion, this tip here is always have a sword as your primary weapon, then use the axe as secondary weapons. That way you can do more damage. Because if you accidentally right click or think that you have a different kit, you might end up throwing your axe and getting yourself killed, as I did in this part. And other things that you need to know about this little kit is that doing the primary weapon is a good plus. So like if you need to, just make sure you have a different weapon in your inventory, and you can still do a lot more damage seen in this part. But let's get right into the little quickness of this video and why the tip and tricks you can use here. So the tricks that I like to use and I like to call are my lineup attacks. So basically I line all the axes in my inventory up to a certain point, you know, for food, switch them out if I need to. But then I line them up, and when someone's chasing after me or I'm going towards somebody, I can throw all my axes at them, doing so much damage to them, or running away doing enough damage to them where I can kill them right after. Another good way is to make them think that you're low and then running away and then doing it, which pretty much what I've done multiple times, fooling them into security that they're winning the fight. But obviously I only get them about, let them get me at least 3 hearts to 4 hearts down. That way I'm not very low and still can take enough damage. But you got to remember, while throwing the axe, it is kind of like aiming a bow. You want to aim where they're going, or you're going to miss. If you would have aimed to the left and they're going to the left, make sure you aim just a little bit forward. That way it hits them on the amount of damage you want to deal. Now normally the axes still do a 1+ damage, so the axes would do the exact amount of damage as throwing them, but I don't know if they implemented the thing so when you jump and throw it, it gives a crit. I did not make sure to research that part, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys even see any particles coming off and it actually does enough damage. So that's the Anyway guys, that is going to be it for this tips and tricks videos on the Axe Kit. If you guys like to see any more kit reviews or sort of tips and tricks on how to use them in game, which would probably get you the win most of the time, probably not a fact. You just gotta practice, you know. But otherwise, let me know in the comments down below and leave a like as well. But otherwise I will see you all later. Thank you for checking out the video. Subscribe. Bye.